Spiritual Goat. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like and subscribe, especially if you Soul Tribe. If you found this reading, there's definitely a message here for you. So twist one up and we're going to do this shit. We're going to wake and bake and do a collective reading and find out what the fuck's going on. Remember, take what resonates and leave what does not. And remember that gender is fluid in tarot. So masculine does not always mean man and feminine does not always mean woman. So place roles where they need be according to your situation. All my readings are timeless. All right. And if you wish to leave a donation, Cash App and everything is pinned in the comment section below. Or in the live chat. All right, so let's put on this spiritual Jimmy. Spirit, I ask you lead the way in all that I do. I ask my angels, ancestors, spirit, and spirit guides to bring me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I ask Archangel Michael to place a barrier of protection around me at this time, and I ask Archangel Gabriel to make sure that I get the proper download. So mote it be. All right. Might have to crack my window real quick. There we go. Let some of that smoke out. I'm not the chief. Make sure you put what you're smoking on in the comments. This is Gushmints. That's what I'm smoking on. Some good weed. Great taste. All right, so I noticed something this morning, and I was going to bring it to y'all's attention. Oop, and I just got a confirmation that I need to do this. All right, so we were in the abyss, and that's with Abaddon, Archangel Abaddon. You know, one of the demons or whatever and stuff. When you're in the abyss, it's after Usually for me, it's after a heavy attack or some type of heavy tower. And then you're in the abyss for 6 months to reflect on it. And then after that, either the next lesson starts or, you know what I'm saying, the next thing happens. You know what I'm saying? The next test happens. This time I noticed Archangel Raphael pulling up in my energy constantly. So I think we're about to go from the abyss into a period of great healing, like at a deep soul level. And you know, as within, so without. Yeah, because I've noticed Archangel Raphael in my energy, and then off of my own experiences through my own journey, that is what I have come to find out. And it's about 6 months. The abyss period is about 6 months, unless you keep being a dumbass. And then it's also used as punishment. If you do something stupid, you know you're not supposed to do, you'll get thrown in the abyss for 6 months. Real shit. Found that out too, the hard way. You know what I'm saying? You don't listen to spirit. You get set in timeout, and the abyss is timeout. But it's also great for purging, suppressed anything after all the other, you know, the test you went through. It's great to get rid of, heal from the rest of that shit, get all that shit out the way to move on to the next thing. So we're going to get into the read. All right. Fucking get into this shit. Oh, no. I'm going to use a new deck today in place of my Wandering Moon deck. My Nightmare Before Christmas deck. Oh, shout out to Mr. Pooty Booty. Shout out to Mr. Pooty Booty, my #1 fan. Hi, Mr. Pooty. Love you, buddy. All right, this deck is different. It's got different meanings too, so I'm gonna switch it up, change it up. All right, Spirit, what do we need to be aware of at this time? So somebody got some ill intentions and they want to bring in a cup of love. Hold on. Somebody had some ill intentions over a cup of love that was coming towards the star, it looks like. I'm not going to play those though. But that sounds right. Somebody could be trying to come in with some ill intentions, y'all, to cause 10 of wands, 10 of candles. Here, look at that. And shit. And then what do we got here? The Knight of Needles. Yeah, they acting out of their shadow. Somebody upset. You probably got some blessings coming in. All right. 10 of Pentacles. Now 10 of Presents. Yeah, you got blessings coming in. Spirit about to make it rain on you. So, awesome. Somebody got some ill intentions to come in with a cup of love because they know you're about to step into this collective. And right on time with Mercury retrograde season, so. What are they? Yeah, this person's untrustworthy. They don't work hard, and they're under judgment. Whoever this is, they want to come in and bring you a fucking offer. Use your discernment, y'all. Use your discernment. Trust your intuition. They banking on you not trusting your intuition. They're going to be blocked from causing conflict, though. They're going to be blocked from causing some type of conflict. You overcame some type of conflict of theirs. Ace of Needles. Well, that's Ace of Swords. Yeah, so you're about to have a victory. So, 10 of Presents, Ace of Needles, that's 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. So, you're about to have a victory. You're about to have an abundant victory. I'm going to build all that. There's a lot of cards out. Spirit team, chill. One card at a time, please. Okay, what is this? 4 of Presents. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So to me, this was in reverse. So this is it. You know what I'm saying? It looks like something attached to give. Some people probably been giving you shit with attachments on it. All that's being returned. You're having a victory. All the shit that people tried to fucking give you that had attachments and shit on it is all being returned. And motherfuckers is getting fucked up right now. Collective. Real shit. Knight of Potions in reverse, which would be the Knight of Cups. So they're losing love opportunities. This could be happening because they tried to stop a love opportunity for you. But these people could have tried to like poison your drink, yo, and now they're, you know what I'm saying? They could have tried to do this shit to take you out and stop cups of love from coming into you or something from coming into you. And shit. But we're going to see what the book says. Jeez, I can't find it. They got this shit all fucked up. All right, 10 of Presents. All right, so there's some type of completion. Completion and wealth that represents happy home life, lasting success, financial abundance. Take the 10 of Presents as a sign. Things are going to work out in your favor. So things are working out in your favor. You're about to have a victory. All right, so I thought these cards were a little different than they are, but you're about to have and they're not. All right, so you're about to have a victory. Real shit with this Ace of Needles. And that would be Ace of Swords. And somebody's bullshit attachments being sent back to them. You're going to be able to let go of a situation. This victory is going to allow you to let go of a situation, collective. Real shit. It's going to be, yeah. You tame the inner beast. You strength, strong, courageous. You persevered through something. And now, because of that, you're coming out of heartbreak. Yay. So, that's awesome. This victory is going to pull you out of heartbreak. So, if you've been going through a tough time, you're about to come out of that tough time. I wanted to, but it didn't. But it's not there. You have somebody spying on you. You could have a thirst for knowledge also as well. Somebody's going to have to let go of spying on you and shit and being a hater bitch. You could be about to get some type of new idea that leads to something. Secret admirer. Okay, so you got somebody who's spying on you, and this could be a secret admirer collective. Could be a water sign, could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios. Could have both heavily aspected in a chart. This is gonna cause a transformation. When this revelation comes out, it's gonna cause some upheavals, y'all. Real shit. You're about to go through a transformation. You're about to go through a good tower, collective. This is at the center of it. This could be because you're about to receive the fruits of your labor. You can be grounded, content, happy, minding your own fucking business. Yeah, fucking haters gotta let go because you over here minding your own fucking business. They had no business being up in your business. So you being a teacher could be an information overload for somebody. Like people that look up to you, you got the keys and shit, and somebody's head is busting over this shit. Real shit. Somebody's head is busting over this shit. They was probably telling all sorts of motherfucking lies, and now that's just backfiring. Yeah, you keep your boundaries up. The secret admirer could know you keep your boundaries up with motherfuckers. You pretty fucking cutthroat with it. A lot of feminine energy here. So this could be a feminine. You could be a feminine. You could be a divine feminine. There could be a divine masculine watching. They probably doing it in secret. So this secret admirer sees it because you have healthy boundaries. You have the upper hand above motherfuckers and shit. Nobody's attacks even coming close to you. You ready for all that shit? This transformation is going to give you the upper hand in a situation. And you're about to come into a time of good luck, yo. So that's what's up. So that confirms my archangel Raphael, because if you look, you know what I'm saying? It's like the angels was taking notes, watching and shit, but you're about to have a lot of good karma. The wheel of fortune about to spin in your favor. There's an angel up here. So this is going to bring in, this new cycle is going to bring in a lot of healing. You know what I'm saying? Good fortune and shit and stuff. We've already done like the healing of the traumas and shit. Now we need the healing of the pockets. You know what I'm saying? And the healing of the energies and shit like that and stuff. And that's all starting to come in. What to do? What's that say? Ariel. What to do, Ariel? All right, so we're going to jump in. We're going to dive deep like Diddy did me. How deep is that, everybody? Balls deep. Grand Rising, Veronica. Hold on, I gotta try some. I gotta check some. There we go. Make sure I'm not missing shit. All right, Spirit Team, clarify the strength card. Okay. All right, so you could have held your own through a lot of spiritual attacks. The 8 of Wands here. These people, this goes with yesterday. They was doing they were using the elements to try to take a lot of us out with lightning strikes, tornadoes, and shit like that. And now it's backfiring on them and shit. That's how they were spiritually assassinating people, heart attacks, shit like that. All that shit's backfiring. What's happening to them? Because what you put out comes back. You know what I'm saying? But you stay strong through a lot of fucking bullshit, it looks like. And you went through a transformation, you know? You could have been working with your familiars. And because of that, you're getting a new beginning. So that's just a whole confirmation of everything. That's a confirmation of a confirmation of a confirmation. Oh, one came out. 7 of Wands. Yeah, so you have a high ground now. You're holding all the fucking, you're holding all the power. You know what I'm saying? See, you holding all these ones. You got all the power. So, yeah, you're about to step through a portal of abundance. Look at this. See that? It's a rainbow within a rainbow. About to be walking through that shit with all your fucking magical gifts and shit. A lot of fire here in this, right out the rip. So, Aries, Leo, Sag, very passionate energy. So this is going to be really a passionate new beginning. Very passionate new beginning. All right. So your thirst for knowledge allowed you to create stability in your life. Build on a solid foundation, you know what I'm saying? And now, you're holding it down and your ops is under judgment. That was a good judgment for you, That's probably what opened the door for you to be able to go through this portal. You have a secret admirer that wants to bring a change into your life. This could have been something that you were working on. 9 of Swords. This has somebody tripping. So this has somebody fucking tripping. Somebody wants to come in and block this. They want to block you from going through this portal. But little do they know they about to get zapped. Because you're a divine feminine. And that's just what happens. So just hold your ground and keep your boundaries up. Two of Pentacles. What I say, they want to block you from going through this door. They have said they want to cause a tower to stop you from going through this door, but you're going to go through it. 22, this is part of God's plan for you. This is part of building God's temple. You know what I'm saying? Master builder number. This could be all surrounding. You could be a master builder. Life path 22. Two of Cups. In reverse. So it's a relationship thing. 22. You usually see twos when you're twin flames in your energy. Two of Cups. In reverse. From what I've experienced, Two of Cups in reverse and researched. Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, this, you know, whatever you were working on, there was a partnership and they tried to break that shit up. Or you had to split up from a partnership in order to achieve this fruit of your labor. And this is probably who's tripping. Because you're going through this door and they're not. Because they was doing magic on you and it's backfiring. Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Yeah, you about to come into all sorts of fucking awesome shit. When this comes in, you need to keep your boundaries up. You're gonna have all the upper hand and all the cards. You know what I'm saying? You probably got extraterrestrial help from the Galactic Federation and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfuckers want to block this shit. Five of Swords. This has you coming into this is going to cause a lot of conflict, but they want to stop you from stepping into your true divinity. You know what I'm saying? And going through this portal. But you have the upper hand, and you're going to go through this portal. 10, completion. You've completed the cycle. They don't want the cycle to complete for you. Nine of Cups in reverse. So this isn't, you having the upper hand is a fucking nightmare for whoever this is. Probably because they can't get your energy, you know what I'm saying? They can't siphon your divine energy. Nine of Wands in reverse. And they've been stopped from taking action. Whatever they're doing, they're going to lose all their fulfillment and they're going to be stopped from taking action, any type of impulsive actions towards your, you know, new beginning and shit. This person could be impulsive and unpredictable, but people that are impulsive and unpredictable, you know what I'm saying? Impulsive, they're very predictable. You know they're going to do some dumb shit. If you stay ready, you got to get ready. Sugar free. Yeah, they're impulsive ass. Because of their impulsive whatever the fuck they did, they about to lose all fulfillment. What did I say? They can't get your 10 of Cups. They can't get that bomb ass fucking energy. No, they can't do that. That cycle's closed. You're stepping into this victory. Another confirmation. Ace of Swords. And Spirit really wants you to keep your fucking boundaries up and shit. But you got that divine glow. Look at that. Look at that. You divinely protected. Your aura is A1. You rainbow. You know what I'm saying? You rainbow warrior. Rainbow queen. Rainbow priest. Type priestess. 10 of Wands. And somebody got some news about this shit. Somebody probably watching you on their phone and seeing how you sitting there boss bitch energy. You know what I'm saying? They like, ah! Their authenticity is blinding. fucking shit. Somebody's tripping though. They panicking. I can feel it. People hate authenticity. They want you to sheep like they do. Fucking Agent Smiths everywhere. I need some coffee and some weed. We about to do the index cards. So energy scattered. I can already feel that shit. With the Emperor and the Judgment card coming out, there could be an Aries under judgment. I mean, right now is when all this shit happened. It takes 3 years. 3 cycles of 3s. Spirit 3s. You know what I'm saying? 3 is a magic number. So if you want to like do something, stay at it. 3 years. You're going to be tested that whole 3 years to see if you really want it. And if you fucking make it that 3 years, you're going to get it. I promise you. It takes solid dedication and willpower. Lay a brick a day, no matter what. No surrender. Sometimes taking care of your mental health is that brick. You know, knowing when you listen to your intuition always. Yeah, and your heart. Balance the two, you be all right. And your overactive minds. All right, let's do this. All right, W and H. White House. White hats. White horse. Somebody with the initial T in reverse. Plotting and thotting in reverse. Thought I put it out. I didn't put it out. All right, one more. All right, happy. Somebody's happy. T in reverse. Happy. All right, we got 3 that flipped over. Backfired house blue. Something backfired on somebody with a blue house. I don't know. Blue House has come out twice now in my readings. I think yesterday's it came out or the day before. Blue House. So there's something significant about Blue House Collective. Backfired house blue. Your house got a blue? I have no idea. Holy shit. Australia at the bottom. Somebody likes going down under. Hacked your shit in reverse. So it looks like they've been stopped from hacking in your shit, or somebody got caught hacking your shit. This is just gonna keep burning. T in reverse. Molested you as a child. So somebody's diddling. They hacked your shit. 8. Could have been 8 people. 8 times. Brother. Somebody, a brother. Z. In reverse. Angels. Uh-oh. Okay. Sun. Ooh. I don't want to go into that. W. Train in reverse. So somebody with the initial T's travel's been stopped. W. Somebody with the initial W hacked your shit. Something about the initial W hacked your shit. Stop your travel. Backstabber in reverse. So the Diddies could have tried to sacrifice you, set you up 8 different times. God damn, stop, start. Something about 8 and start. Death in reverse. So brother on top of death in reverse. Rebirth. So F on top of Z in reverse. Near. Angels. Your angels are near you. R. Raphael. Look at that. RK, KR, RFK's out here. Girlfriend on top of sun. Uh-oh. Okay. Aries in reverse on top of girlfriend. W, boyfriend. That's crazy. Boyfriend and girlfriend came out. God stopped these people's travel. Start in reverse. Stop. These people were stopped from backstabbing you. God stopped them. Interdimensional. They're all going to start probably passing away because they owe it these interdimensionals. Sacrifice. Antarctica in reverse. You're about to have a rebirth from probably being out in the cold and shit. Left in reverse. Wildfires near. So there's about to be some wildfires near somebody. Confirmation. R, far. Wildfires far and near. Holy shit. So there's about to be fires everywhere, people. State government. All right, yo, so check this out. What you put out comes back. When they tried to sacrifice me, part of it was them trying to burn me alive. So I would expect everybody that tried to send like a fire demon or something at me to set my house on fire and shit, because that actually did happen quite a bit. Fucking for all of them to shit to catch on fire. And one of them did like right away. So I expect the same shit to happen to other motherfuckers. So if they did it to y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be like a huge... That's why the earth's going to be cleansed by fire, because this cult burns people alive as their offering. That's what they do. They burn them in the fire, yo. Real shit. The false light mirrors the light. We burn in ourselves in our own flames. They burn people in flames. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So they worship a bull. Well, who did that? The ancient Romans, right? Roman pagans, the ancient Roman pagans. They used to burn people inside of bulls, and the bulls would moo, burn them alive. They cut off my water bill, let my neighbor go like thousands of dollars in debt as they cut mine off at like $200, and then all of a sudden, people start sending me fire demons. Just coincidentally at the same time, right? No. Not today, Satan. Closing messages, yeah. They still at it, y'all. They're still at it. But you're about to have some crazy abundant times coming in. All right, Spirit Team. What is your closing message for the collective? All right, so the King of Moons in reverse, the Fool in reverse. So somebody lost a couple of, and their journey's been stopped. They didn't want to take a leap of faith, and now somebody's heavily burdened. Somebody's heavily burdened. All right, they're depressed, sad, tripping. They tripping in Nine of Swords energy. Somebody fucking did some reflection and seen that they was untrustworthy and shit. Yeah, for trying to cause delays between a partnership. Or there's delays that are happening at this time. Don't be making no life-changing decisions during Mercury retrograde. The new moon. The new moon. So somebody went within. You did the shadow work. That's why you're about to get this 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Moons in reverse. And you having this victory's got somebody tripping. You could have went through a lot of emotional abuse, shit like that. But now you're having victory. Truths come out. Five of Stars. So let's see what the book says. The new moon. Embracing the shadow, healing, self-care, shadow work, retreat, hibernation, relationship with yourself, meditation, self-love, moving with the lunar cycles. You could be moving with the lunar cycles. These people were moving with lunar cycles to cause us emotional fucking bullshit so that they could come in and swipe our blessings and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or steal our energy, whatever. Fucking, all that shit's been shut down. But you're getting this 10 of Pentacles because you went in and did the inner work. You did the shadow work. You integrated the shadow. Ace of Moons in reverse. Unable or unwilling to feel emotions, unworthy of love, unattainable love, one-sided feelings. So you could have had to heal a shadow of being unworthy of love. Or, you know, unable to feel emotions. 5 of stars. I am the card of hardship and destitution. I know my lesson is a difficult one to traverse. I am here to teach you that it is when you feel like all is lost that what we value most is revealed. Upright. Poverty, loss of status, being shunned, loss of friendships. So this could have caused you loss of friendships, you doing your shadow work and shit. A lot of people could have had one-sided feelings, and that could have caused you lose a lot of friendships. But fuck them. I mean, it ain't about them, is it? You know what I'm saying? It's about doing the inner work so that you can heal the emotional damage and that you can have money opportunities and shit in the abundance you want fall into your hands. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to happen. You're about to step into this 10 of presents here, 10 of Pentacle energy and shit, because you getting this victory. You overcame your shadow. That makes sense now with the ghost in reverse, right? You overcame your shadow. Yo, judge not, lest ye be judged. Everybody sins differently, bitches. Shit. God's love's unconditional. Have that shit for yourself too, yo. But that concludes today's Wake and Bake Tarot reading. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe if you Soul Tribe. And remember, the truth does not need anybody to exist. All is one and one love. Y'all have a blessed day.